Do we have anything for in there? We're gonna adjourn from the floor.
Madam President, at this time, I have everyone in from the waiting room and we are recording at this time.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Let's call the meeting of the City of Tonawanda Council to order. Please call the roll.
Lulanich.
Here.
Nocera.
Here.
Raudenstrau.
Here.
Mylum.
Here.
Cook.
Here, please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing. Wise and loving God, bless our agenda that it may be for the common good of all. Give to our mayor and council ears to clearly hear the people that they serve. Grant to them the wisdom to act for what is just and good for all people. Remind them of their call to serve and support them in their work. This we ask them in the name of all that is good and right and true. Amen. You may be seated. Bid openings as per your agenda. At this time, I'd like to turn it over to the mayor for his proposed 2024 operating budget and 5-year capital plan message. Mayor?
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to begin this 2024 City Tonawanda budget presentation by first acknowledging and thanking the city treasurer, Bill Reese, for the effort he put forth not only during the budget session, but also throughout the year trying to get this together, as well as the department heads for their hard work in presenting to my office a budget that reflects the cost to deliver the needed services for the citizens of the city of Tonawanda. My special thanks as well to my administrative assistant, Sharon Stewart, who worked side by side with me and put up with me day after day. So thank you very much. We as Americans continue to experience and hear about the nation's inflation, seen in the rising cost of groceries, at the gas pumps, or a simple meal at a fast food restaurant that exceeds $20 for two people. It's only logical that the cost of doing business in the city of Tonawanda has gone up as well. And it is something that the Common Council must address now. We must do one of two things. We either reduce our services, which I hope we do not, or we continue to seek opportunities to increase our revenues. The cost and availability of labor and materials and the soaring interest rates hurt our city in the development of the 12 acres at Spalding. How did it do that? Well, we had 4 different companies, all 4 are gone. All parcels had letters of intent, but the rising costs of previous mentioned resulted in their decision not to move forward. I am encouraged by the fact that currently 1 of the 4 parcels was sold, closed, and the other 3 have letters of intent from new people, including a rock cleaning company coming in. So all of them will be closing and groundbreaking in 2024. New economic growth is on the horizon. City of Tonawanda has welcomed new businesses in our neighborhood. Tap That Tap Room, the expanding Parkview Apartments, the Cake Cafe, Kelly Green Pub, just name a few. A new revitalized downtown is anticipated in the next few years, along with the redevelopment of 77 Young Street, the former Consumer Beverage, and the American Legion building going into an event center. The recent sale of the Isle View promises a reimagined entry into our city with new apartments. As you take time to review the 2024 budget, including our several line items costs that we have no control of. Previously, the city paid 0 for recycling. In 2024, the cost soared to $140,000. That's the difference of the 38 versus the 58. Garbage processing, increased from $37.85 a ton to $57.06 a ton. 6,000 tons we use for garbage a year. That's an increase of our budget that we didn't anticipate in Joey's budget, the DPW, of $115,260. Lines continues to increase, fuel, oil, even paint to line the streets Joey is out of. In closing, we are not the only city in this fiscal situation, nor is it new to the city of Tonawanda. In a 4-year period from 2019 to 2021, taxpayers saw an increase of 26.23% in that 4-year period. That's a fact. In 2019, a budget message read, simply put, there is no fund balance or tax stability funds left to offset the property levy. They had none. Now, however, the financial results of the pandemic experienced by our country provided surplus funding for our city, some of which was previously budgeted monies for our recreation department, also increased sales tax received, all of which positively impacted on the general fund, bringing forth a healthy balance, which we have right now today. And our goal is to keep that balance fund, our general fund, at above 5,000. So we do purchases long range or long run to do capital purchases, we have a good rating. To be clear, I don't want to be the sports team or the announcer or the morning quarterback that says, wait till next year. But I am and do want to be the mayor that states we do have a plan moving forward.
Thank you, Mayor. Communications from the mayor have been ordered and filed. Communications from city officials and correspondence have also been ordered and filed. At this time, we'll now take comments by the public on the resolutions. For those that are joining us in person, please approach the microphone. For those that are joining us virtually, there is a spot for you to raise your hand. Please do so, and the clerk will call upon you. Mr. Clerk, anyone wishing to address the council on the resolutions virtually?
Madam President, at this time, I do not show anyone on the Zoom call looking to make any comments on the resolutions.
Okay. The Common Council is not going into executive session, so let's proceed.
Resolution number 1 by the council, seconded by the council. Resolved that the common
Mr.
council.
Clerk? Mr. Clerk, oh, okay. Okay, Mr. Clerk, please proceed.
Resolved that the common council minutes from September 19th, 2023 be accepted as filed.
Comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Lalanich.
Aye.
Nocera.
Aye.
Rautenstrau.
Aye.
Mylum.
Aye.
Cook.
I declare the resolution adopted.
Resolution number
Mr.
2.
Mylum?
Can we make a motion to forego the reading? Resolution 2 through.
Just two through 4 right now, because I have to, I'm sorry, 2 through 5.
Second.
Mr. Clerk, I have a motion by Mr. Mylum, seconded by Mr. Nocera, to waive the readings of resolutions 2 through 5. Please call the roll.
Lalanich.
Aye.
Nocera.
Aye.
Rautenstrau.
Aye.
Mylum.
Aye.
Cook.
I declare that the waiving of resolutions 2 through 5 adopted. Waiving the reading, okay.
Resolution 2 by Councilmember Nocera.
Do we have a second? Second by Mr. Mylum. Comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Lalanich.
Aye.
Nocera.
Aye.
Rautenstrau.
Aye.
Mylum.
Aye.
Cook.
I declare the resolution adopted.
Resolution number 3 by the council, seconded by the council.
Comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Lalanich.
Aye.
Nocera.
Aye.
Rautenstrau.
Aye.
Mylum. Cook.
I declare the resolution adopted.
Resolution number 4 by Councilmember Nocera.
I'll second. Comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Aye.
Mylum,
Aye.
Cook,
I declare the resolution adopted.
resolution number 5 by Councilmember Rautenstrau.
Do we have a second?
Second. Go ahead. You sure? Yeah.
Second by Mr. Mylum. Comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Lulanich.
Aye.
Nocera,
Aye.
Rautenstrau,
Aye.
Mylum,
Aye.
Cook,
I declare the resolution adopted. Mr. Clerk, I'd like to make a motion to table, resolution 6. Do I have a second?
Second, Madam President.
Seconded by Mr. Rounstrau. Can you please call the roll?
Lulanich. Nocera,
Aye.
Rautenstrau,
Aye.
Mylum, Cook,
I declare resolution 6 tabled. Now take comments by the public following the resolutions. For those that are joining us virtually, there is a spot for you to raise your hand. For those that are joining us in person, please approach the microphone. Mr. Clerk, any residents wishing to address the council virtually?
Madam President, at this time, I do not show anyone on the Zoom call looking to make any comments at this time.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Mr. Nocera.
Thank you, Madam President. Just a couple short mentions here. Fall Fest, wonderful event, once again. Pulled it off beautifully. Everybody had a good time while I was there, and I was there for quite a while, early morning till early afternoon, and just the staff, the volunteers who came and spent some time working the tables and helping out with cooking and cleaning up. Just another amazing event. It was great. Look forward to it every year. It means a lot to the city to have something like that. And, it's well worthwhile. The other mention is that mayor's budget is now out in the public view right now. It's on our city webpage. Great presentation last night by our treasurer. He's going to post links to that video and some questions and answers that were presented last night. Very informative for those who are not privy to the budget process and what the money goes to and what it's for and how it all works out as far as like your tax levy and where all that goes. We spend that money. It's your money, the public's money that contribute to the general fund. So be part of the process. If you have questions, reach out to your council, reach out to the treasurer's office. But don't just sit on the sidelines and not be involved in our budget process. It's very important. It's your money. So if you have a question about it, now is the time before we vote on it that second third Tuesday in November. That's all I have.
Thank you, Mr. Nocera. Mr. Rautenstrau.
Thank you, Madam President. I pretty much just say ditto to what Councilman Nocera just said. It's an important time. Pay attention now to our budget. Thank you, Bill Reese, for putting the presentation out there yesterday. Readily available online. Now's the time. It's going to affect taxes when you see your tax bill next time. And that's it's late to see about it. So definitely reach out to your council people and start second night. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rautenstrau. Mrs. Lulanich.
No, thank you, President. No comment.
Thank you, Mrs. Lulanich. Mr. Mylum.
Thank you, Madam President. I have nothing to report this evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mylum. Mayor.
Thank you, Madam President. Just one more thank you out to Sharon, Bill, Reese, the department heads. It wasn't an easy process. It was a long process, about 2 weeks going through it and beating it up a little bit, but there's so many fixed costs. And you get the additional costs that pop up that I mentioned with Joey with the garbage. That was zero and all of a sudden it's $140,000 and for recycling and the other additional costs, it just, you don't count on those things disappearing. And when your paint line and fuel line and your oil changes are gone and it's only September, we have a concern. And that's the cost of things going up. So you can see it all around you. So be a part of the process. So see what's going on. Work with us and help out any way you can. We're here to try to make it happen without hurting the people who pay our taxes and pay our payrolls, which is the residents of the city of Tonawanda. We do not want to take away anything that we give to them. Recreation, anything. You don't want to take that away. Our police, our fire, our 4-minute responses, we don't want to take that stuff away. We have a very safe city. We had that because we work at it very hard and in a clean city. So thank you. That's all I had.
Thank you, Mayor. I just want everybody to mark your calendars for the month of October. The council will be very busy digesting the budget and meeting with department heads to review any opportunities. So on the 10th of October, the Common Council will be meeting with several department heads beginning at 5 o'clock. On October 17th, we will have a public hearing regarding the mayor's proposed budget. And then on the 24th, the council will continue to meet with department heads beginning at 5 o'clock. Those meetings are open to the public. I would definitely encourage you to participate, as Councilman Nocera said, in these meetings, and please reach out to us if you have any feedback, suggestions, comments, questions. But I appreciate obviously the mayor, the city treasurer, the administrative assistant, and the department heads for their work. And I want to thank the council because for the next, few Tuesdays, we're going to be spending a lot of time together going through this budget page by page. I'd like to thank everyone who assisted in the planning of the National Night Out. It was really great to see a tremendous amount of people from the community who came on out to visit the many stations that were there. So thank you to the school district, all of our department heads for participating, the mayor's office as well. It was a great event and I look forward to that again next year. With that said, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight and I'd like to make a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Mylum. All those in favor?
I.
All right. Have a great night, everybody. Drive home safe.
That concludes our council
Do I have a
meeting this
second?
evening. I will be ending the call at this time.
Has it ever happened? You couldn't get,
No.
I mean, for anything.